All right, let's talk about something tough, something that pretty much all of us have to face at some point. What do you actually do when someone who means the world to you just isn't in your life anymore? It's a huge, painful question, so let's try to break it down. It's that feeling, right? That gaping hole that leaves you feeling totally lost, like a piece of you is gone. And the question isn't just about what to do next week or next month. It's about how you even begin to pick up the pieces. So before we get to the how, we've got to understand the why it feels so impossible to move on. So to really figure this out, we need to get to the root of it. Why is it so ridiculously hard to let go? The answer, well, it might not be what you're thinking. Here's the core idea. The real battle isn't about trying to erase a person from your memory. I mean, let's be honest, that's pretty much impossible. The real challenge, the thing you're actually fighting, is breaking the habit of having them in your life. So what do we even mean by habit here? Well, think about it. It's when a person gets so woven into the fabric of your daily life that they become a part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or your morning coffee. They're just there. And this happens in ways we all recognize, right? It's the hours spent talking, sharing every little thing that happens in your day, depending on them for advice on big stuff and small stuff. They become your go-to. So when that's suddenly gone, it's not just a person you're missing, the entire rhythm of your life feels broken. Okay, so you're standing in that empty space they left behind, and you basically come to a fork in the road. There are two ways you can look at this whole thing, the emotional way and the practical way. And which path you choose, well, it changes everything about your ability to heal. This quote really sets the stage for the kind of mindset we're aiming for. It's a simple and kinda harsh truth. No matter how much it hurts, the world keeps spinning. And just accepting that fact is the very first step toward taking that practical path. So let's compare these two paths. The emotional response sees this as a total catastrophe. You can't focus, your confidence is shot, and you just feel stuck. But the practical person, they look at the situation, they understand it, and, this is key, they give themselves time. Then they think it through and move forward. Now, this isn't about being a robot with no feelings. It's about learning how to handle your emotions instead of letting them handle you. All right, so you're probably asking, how do I do that? How do I actually get on that practical path? Well, let's get into a clear, actionable game plan for how to start healing. Here's a 3-step roadmap, and it's all about rediscovering yourself. First up, do the thing you love most. You know, that one thing that makes you feel like you. Singing, writing, hiking, whatever it is that just frees your mind. It's about finding joy in your own company again. Second, take all that chaotic emotional energy and pour it into your work, your studies, your career. You've worked hard to build that part of your life, right? Now's the time to lean into it. And this quote just hits it home perfectly. Your hard work will never betray you. It's not going to walk out on you. When everything else feels completely chaotic, focusing on your goals gives you a sense of purpose, and more importantly, a sense of control. Your effort becomes your most reliable friend through all of this. And that brings us to that crucial third step, becoming your own biggest inspiration. This is the ultimate goal here. It's about getting to that point where you realize you don't need someone else to motivate you or to tell you you're great. You have all that strength inside you already. This whole painful process can actually be the key that unlocks it. This is literally how you turn pain into power. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Thankful for this? No way. And that's completely fair. Right now, it sounds impossible. But what if this moment of pure pain is the very thing that's forging you into a stronger, more resilient person? Seriously. One day, you might actually look back and be grateful for the strength you were forced to find when you had no other choice. So let's end with this, a question for you to take with you. It's not about if you'll get through this, because you absolutely will. The real question is how will you use this experience? How will you take today's pain and transform it into tomorrow's greatest strength? The answer lies in the practical steps you decide to take, starting right now.